All right. So, as you can see, the camera I bought is a no-go. I did not reach for the ones with the color, but rather for the second tier up. So this one's going back, and hopefully you see this ugly mug shot tomorrow in color. Now I'm a little bit late. The last video I made, I think, was Monday. I've been sick as a dog for the last 3 days, but I was like, I really want to make this video, so I cropped this today. Tried out the new webcam, which is a bust. I'm not for everybody. I'm a little bit unfiltered. I'm from the military, so if this is not your cup of tea, totally understand. All right, let's get back on that bandwagon. Is Charlie Kirk really dead? And I had saved this video because this guy sent it. That's my duck. This guy has really summed it up in some of the key points, and he has actually dug deep to see what stuff they're not telling us, what things don't make sense. And so I'm gonna bring that video in, as you can see, and I also will link his YouTube channel, that video specific, in my description on YouTube. Just take the time to watch it here, help me grow this channel, and then come visit him and subscribe to his channel as well. Double down, never hurts. All right, I'm still kind of new. I had played with screen record in the past, but it's been a while. So let me hit this button and let's see. So he's talking about the ears right now, and those are big details because you can tell a lot from somebody's ears, sometimes even the nails, hands, fingers. But he actually got it down to a science, and then we're going to talk about Tyler Robinson's shoes. So let's get into it.
Same page for the new information. Okay, so I said that I was reviewing these pictures of the suspect in comparison to Tyler Robinson, and I was looking at comparing the ears. The suspect's ears, I realize this is the AI enhanced one, but you can see that the ears are very visible. This guy's earlobes are not attached. Not attached. Okay, there you go, crystal clear. Not attached earlobes.
Honestly, I didn't see the difference.
Attached earlobes. His earlobes are attached. Very, very clear. And again, one more version of the same photo, a different source, same photo, not attached earlobes. Now, let's look at something else very important to what we're doing here today.
And here we're coming to the shoes
on the suspect. Take a really hard look at those shoes. A really hard look. And look at details. Those do not appear to be black. Those appear to be gray. Okay? Now, sometimes coloration on photos can be tricky or whatever. So when you see these pictures of Tyler Robinson wearing black Chucks, looks like they're, it might be the same shoes, maybe, as long as you don't.
Now, I didn't see the ears is a big difference, but that's just maybe some I'm not picking up on. I see that they're different. If you see the difference, let me know in the comments what exactly you see is different. But the shoes is what really got me because the laces don't even match. Like something as that simple, you're just like putting out there, not even fact checking themselves. And the biggest draw to a shoe is the shoelaces, and they don't even match the picture. So just my opinion, but I digress.
And recognize that these are Tyler Robinson's, and they have a stripe right there next to the laces, and these ones, which are the suspects, do not. Okay, so very clearly seem to not be the same shoes. How about those shoes? Do these look like the shoes?
Again, do they look like those shoes? Let me know, because I'm really curious. And what you're going to hear next, you're going to be dumbfounded.
Do these look like the shoes? Because they do to me, right? Like there's the, let me go back here. Those are the shoes from the suspect, right? Those are also shoes. Now, the laces are different, but the shoes are the same. Let's see if we can scroll up and see who's in that picture.
Ready?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that Lance Twiggs? Is that Lance Twiggs wearing the exact shoes that the shooter was wearing?
No, I understand that people can switch shoes. Why? I don't know. It's never been my thing. I don't even wear my husband's shoes or my kids' shoes. It's just not my thing. But I know that some people do swap shoes, especially if they have the same size. And if you want to set somebody up, you definitely would utilize the person you're trying to set up, uh, and utilize all their stuff. So, if your face can be covered or whatever, there are distinguishing things that they can say, oh, yeah, he had that pair of shoes. Yes, he had that pair of pants. Yes, he had that t shirt. But it comes down to who wore it. And that's where the burden of proof comes to. Now, everything I see here, again, allegedly, as everybody has to say. Um, but yeah, possible. Yes, I still think that they're playing with us, and I'm full down with Candace Owens. Um, at this point, I don't even know if he's dead. That's why I'm making these videos, because I just don't know. Honestly, it's like all these different Bahala and all the other guys, and I will share different videos. They're bringing up such good facts, and the ballistic experts. I mean, me being former military, yes, I had the M16, I had the 9 millimeter Beretta, all that good stuff. But our SF guys, I mean, they get trained on the grains, on the different type of bullets, the different caliber, the different guns, what they do, what they don't do, what they can do, what they can test it on. So they have way more knowledge, and I'm not even going to try to step on their feet. So, but let's see what he got to say next.
I think it is. Lance Twiggs wearing the shoes of the suspect. Now, let's bring the whole thing home, okay? So what you're looking at here is a photograph of Lance Twiggs, the reportedly schizophrenic rap.
Allegedly. Now, if I look at the mouth, his goes way more down, so it could be him. And there's a fact that we can't find Lance. Lance just disappeared. He showed a screenshot of this weird ass message that we assume, everybody, that it was done by AI, and apparently they weren't thinking, or they were just trying to rush, and they put in, write me a dialogue about somebody doing something that 20s people talk about, and something like that. And I assume AI took it us in the 1920s, and that's why the verbiage was so off and so weird. Because nobody talks like that. Nobody has talked like that for years. Yes, in the 20s and 30s they have, but not in the 2025s. So, and then Lance showed the evidence he had. First of all, why would you rat your lover out? Like, a lot of people wouldn't do that. But he might be a good guy. He might be like, hey, look, you did something wrong. I'm going to turn you in. And there's nothing wrong with that. But then he disappeared. Where did he go? You can't find him. You can't trace him. There's nowhere. He's nowhere. It's in a witness protection program. Why would he be in a witness protection program? I don't know.
Typical violent lunatic who's constantly trashing their apartment, attacking, like going completely botso. If you guys have not seen all of that, you should look at it. And on the right side, you have Tyler Robinson, who, by all accounts, was a virgin straight person who got turned out by the schizophrenic radical who...
Now, I let everybody be. If you're into a furry, you're into a furry. If you're into a male, you're into a male. If you're a girl and you're into a girl, you're into a girl. If at the age of 18 or up, you decide you want to be a girl or a boy, be a boy or a girl. I'm not here to judge, because I'm not in your shoes. So that's my point to it. So treading lightly there.
He lived with, right? Never exhibited any kind of violence. According to his own family, didn't even own a firearm. We're going to get to that in a second. Okay? Didn't even own a firearm. We're going to get to that. And if you look at the two, it's very challenging for me to see how anyone would look at the suspect photo and go, yeah, I think that's the guy on the right. But listen, I am just a human being that can't just look and pick out specific features and then mathematically try to match them to the middle picture. However, maybe you guys have heard, there are AI tools that now exist that can do that. So let's just...
So AI is I think just amazing. It's going to screw humanity over, and that's going to be another video. But the things that they can pick up is just insane. It's just, for stuff like this, I love AI.
Take a look, right? So, facial structure comparison summary. No, this document does not make any claims of identity. It only compares general facial structure and proportions between images for similarity analysis. Okay? Overview. The goal is to assess which person, left or right, shared closer facial structure features to the middle person wearing the sunglasses. The comparison focused only on consistent anatomical landmark.
And the thing is, again, so the middle picture you see is very grainy. It's not in a good condition. And you know what? There should be a better picture because everybody got cameras now. I got this shitty Walmart black and white camera, and I bet you my pretty face looks way better on that camera than that middle picture. They supposedly the only picture they have captured of the shooter. So that's a lie. With technology and cameras and enhancements and stuff like that, what is the enhanced picture? Can you show me? If you have one, if you've seen it and I just haven't seen it, put it in the comments. Let me see that enhanced picture, because I bet you the people at FBI with the millions of technology and smart hackers and smart people who do this for a living, they can come up with something better than this crappy ass picture in the middle. My opinion.
So, it shows 6 features to analyze. Keep in mind, Lance Twiggs is on the left and Tyler Robinson is on the right. Face shape, Lance. Jawline curve, Lance.
Ooh.
Chin point, Lance. Nose bridge width, Lance. Eye to brow distance, Lance. Face length versus width, Lance. 6 for 6.
And so here's my question again. If this guy can figure it out how to do it, or whoever sent him that file, and I mean, there's so many AI technology, you can do it yourself. You can put the pictures together, send them to AI, and have them do it. If the normal person, us, the normal people, in parentheses, can do this, then everybody can. So come on, where's Lance? And why is Tyler Robinson not saying anything? Is he getting like, hey, if you just shut the hell up, we'll get you 20, we'll get you out, and your family's taken care of? I don't know. They make deals like that all the time. Deals we will never find out, but not sure.
6 for 6. That it's the schizophrenic boyfriend,
Allegedly.
trans boyfriend, who is connected to the radical queers of whatever, and has been reported to have been an unhinged lunatic by people who knew both of them, where Tyler was always Mr. Chill. And the unhinged lunatic had access to all of Tyler's devices.
Let me say, love will make you do crazy things. I'm not gonna, he's so quiet and stuff, and now he's at that rally, and all of a sudden that question comes out about the queers, and he's just so fed up with it, and he's gonna go and get that guy. But to go from being really quiet, usually it's what they call it a compassion, a motive of compassion. And usually when they do that, they want to look in the eye of whoever they eliminate. You like that judge, that cop that killed the judge in his chamber because he had something going on with the doctor, with the daughter, or assaulted the daughter or something like that. It's a passionate crime. It's you don't want to sit so many yards away where you really can't, even with the best scope. Maybe with a 10, I've seen really good scopes, but the scope he had is nowhere near where you could literally see. And again, a crime of passion, you want to look in the eye of the person who is against the person that you're so in love with. So that alone is not matching up in my eyes for him being so far away and not wanting Charlie to see him. Like, usually it would be more like, you talking about the people I love, and then usually they would shoot, but not from a distance like that. Not a crime of passion. Usually, no.
Well, and could have written whatever messages that he wanted to himself or to anyone else.
Yeah.
And he's disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone. He's disappeared. Okay?
And that's what I said. He's gone. Where did he go? Have anybody seen him? Has his family seen him? Is his family hiding him? What's going on?
So at this point, I have to ask, Who do you think is more likely to have done this? Oh, I guess if you found that information compelling, this would be the moment when you would forward this video.
So here's where it's going to end for today. I really, this camera is just not working for me. And I got to cut more stuff out again. I've been super sick and haven't done anything. So let me know what you think. If you have any other ideas on the stuff he have brought up that I have brought up, put it down in the comments. Subscribe would really help me out. And hopefully tomorrow I get another one coming for you. Bye.